It looks like WWE could be adding some glamour to their television screen soon, as Mariah May looks like she's going to be officially joining the company after appearing to be gone from AEW. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And for months now, it's been speculated that Mariah May is leaving AEW and that she is joining WWE. At points, it looked like maybe those rumours were not true and that she was going to stay with AEW. But as of right now, it would appear that she's done. It looks like she's finished. It looks like it's over for her in AEW. She's no longer all elite, and she could be a member of WWE very soon and could be appearing on WWE television sooner than we could imagine. So, Mariah May has not appeared on AEW since her loss to Toni Storm at the 2025 Revolution pay-per-view. And obviously since then there's been a lot of speculation about her future, about her career. Now, I believe her contract expires in September. Now, can they break the contract? Can she be released from the contract? I guess so. But in an update from Mike Johnson of PWInsider.com, he noted the following. He said, quote, Mariah May was removed from the AEW website this afternoon, which usually means someone has departed the company and is free and cleared to go elsewhere. We can confirm that we've heard from WWE sources over the last week that she's expected to start there in the near future. End of quote. So Mike Johnson, and I can clarify that she doesn't appear to be on the AEW website anymore. So, yeah, that means that I guess she's no longer a member of AEW. He says that he can confirm from WWE sources over the last week that she's expected to start there in the near future. If someone says near future to me, that means, relatively soon. That doesn't mean September. And that is, September is when it was speculated her contract was running out. So, I mean, could there be perhaps a discussion between Mariah May and Tony Khan? Have they agreed maybe to cut ties and end the contract early? I mean, possibly. And with WWE sources saying that they expect her to start there in the near future, that would tell me that she's expected to be in WWE sooner rather than later. And I don't see it being until September, which is another 4 months away until she appears in World Wrestling Entertainment. WrestleFotes, they followed up with the following, quote, a month ago, we noted how WWE was prepared to make Mariah May an outstanding offer. Whatever that offer was, looks to have been enough. Seems like the deal is done. End of quote. So, WrestleFotes believe the deal is done. PW Insider believe the deal is done. I think this is a loss for AEW, and I think this could be a big gain for WWE. I think Mariah May done a really good job in All Elite Wrestling. Her and Toni Storm definitely responsible for the best women's storyline in a long, long time. And when we could be talking, years and years and years, their storyline was great. The feud for the title was great. And of course, it ended with that Hollywood ending match, which was fantastic. One of the best hardcore matches we've seen in probably a decade, maybe a decade and a half. I think we said on the channel in the review, it's the best hardcore match we've seen in 15 years. I stand by that. It's one of the best women's matches that I think I've ever seen. So, yeah, they did a really good job, and I think that Mariah May could have been a big star for AEW. Certainly one of the top women in the company. Definitely probably top 3, in my opinion. But for some reason, looks like she wanted to be elsewhere. Maybe she didn't like the direction she was going. It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. Her title reign was pretty decent. She had that great feud with Toni Storm, and then all of a sudden just takes this leave of absence and is gone, and now looks like she's not coming back. So I don't understand that. I don't understand why. I get it. The WWE name, the WWE history. Most people want to go to WWE, but it's very strange that she never seen her contract like a normal person, and it would almost lead you to believe that there was some sort of drama going on, or there was some sort of heat, or I don't know, dislike between her in AEW higher ups, or maybe her and Tony Khan, or could it just be Tony Khan believed that Mariah May was planning on going to WWE, and he's thought, well, fuck it. Instead of me giving her screen time, instead of me putting her on Dynamite and putting her on Collision for the next 6 months, I'm just going to take her off TV completely because I don't believe she's going to sign a new contract, and I believe she's going to go to WWE. I mean, it could be that. It could be as simple as Tony Khan just realizing that she's probably not going to sign a new deal, and he's went, well, fuck it. Instead of using her for the next 6 months, I'll just let her sit at home. So I'm kind of disappointed because I think that Mariah May is one of the better things about AEW. I think the women's division in WWE is awful, and just because someone is good and goes to WWE, it doesn't mean that they're going to be good in WWE. It's like Tony Storm, doing some amazing work. Tony Storm, the best character in wrestling, the best women's wrestler, hands down. But if she went to WWE, I would have no faith in her being able to continue and to deliver the performances that she is right now in AEW. I don't think she could do that in WWE. I don't think she'd have the freedom. I don't think she'd be able to go to the lengths in WWE that she can in All Elite Wrestling. So we're going to have to wait and see. But as for now, it looks like Mariah May's finished with All Elite Wrestling. And it looks like, according to multiple sources, that she's going to be a WWE wrestler sooner rather than later. So, is what it is. But speaking of people that are no longer AEW wrestlers, AEW Star, and I do use that term loosely, but AEW Star Abaddon issued the following statement on Twitter. She said, quote, "My time with AEW is coming to an end. My contract expires in June, and I will not be renewed. The emotions I'm currently trying to manage are incredibly difficult and full of conflict as I reflect on my time there. My goal was to not let this be it for me because I love wrestling too much to stop. I put in a lot of hard work that I will now be able to showcase more often. While my heart is currently broken, you can bet that I'm still going to show up for training next week. If you're looking to book me, please send an email to bookabandonhere@gmail.com. Thank you." End of quote. So, Abandon looks like she's been abandoned by Tony Khan. Her contract is not going to be renewed. Never rated abandoned. Didn't think she ever did anything good in AEW. This, unlike Mariah May, in my opinion, is no loss. I don't think she's going to be missed in All Elite Wrestling. Will she go to the Indies? Possibly. Will she go to TNA? Possibly. I mean, what even is her gimmick? It's almost like she's got some sort of undead, some sort of zombie character, but doesn't really have a character, if you know what I mean. She's got like a look, but not a character. I've just never seen any sort of character work from a band, and she just looks like this like undead girl, or like this zombie figure. Plus, I don't know, didn't she like bring out an OnlyFans or some shit? I think she brought like out an OnlyFans, which I can't imagine many people would be subscribed to. But yeah, Abandon, no longer, guys, with AEW as of June. That's when her contract will come to an end. And for Mariah May, looks like she's already done. Now the question is, when she turns up to WWE, are they going to put her straight onto the main roster, or will she be stuck in NXT? I mean, she's a former AEW champion. She's had a decent career in Japan. She has, had like about 2 years now on decent TV exposure, wrestling on Dynamite, wrestling on Collision. I think she's good enough to go to SmackDown or Raw, but I wouldn't be surprised if WWE stick her on NXT for like a year, 2 years, because that seems to be what they do. But for me, Mariah May could definitely go to the main roster. But we've seen bigger and better people probably than Mariah May come in and still go to NXT. Most people do not bypass NXT. AJ Styles is like one of the rare guys that came in and went to the main roster. Pretty much everybody else has had to work their way through NXT, despite how big or despite how experienced or how good or talented or how much quality they had. WWE, they tend to send you to NXT. They want you to almost like, get comfortable with the WWE way first before going to Raw or SmackDown. And I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. I want to see people come in fresh. I want to see people make an impact on the main roster. I don't want to see people come in and then just like be diluted on, the development brand. It's like, if someone's a good wrestler, then let them come in and make a big impact on the big stage. Don't bring them in and have them be on development, and then, you know, basically like waste 2 years of their career, and then by the time you bring them up to the main roster, they just don't feel fresh because we've already seen them on NXT. That's my opinion. I'd put her on Raw or SmackDown, but I think she'll start on NXT. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.